It started as an ordinary evening. Camilla Rhodes drove her daughter Lila home from her weekly piano lesson, taking the winding back roads she always preferred. There was less traffic and more peace, a quiet stretch of asphalt flanked by swaying grass and old barns. The cool spring air whispered through the slightly cracked windows. Lila, 12 and full of life, was absorbed in her music, earbuds in, thumbs tapping to a beat only she could hear. Camilla smiled, thinking how quickly her little girl was growing up. But then she noticed headlights in the rearview mirror. Bright, unwavering, and too close. She tapped her brakes to signal the car behind her to back off, but the driver responded by inching closer. Lila pulled out one of her earbuds. "Mom, that truck's been following us for a while." "I know," Camilla said calmly. "Stay buckled. We're almost home." Just as they passed the dilapidated McKenna barn, 3 miles from their neighborhood, red and blue lights exploded behind them, and a single siren chirped short, sharp and commanding. Camilla's grip on the wheel tightened. Lila's eyes widened. "What do we do?" "Nothing," Camilla said with firm assurance. "Absolutely nothing." She slowed and pulled onto the gravel shoulder, keeping both hands on the wheel where they could be seen. The sheriff's SUV parked 10 feet behind. 2 deputies stepped out. Camilla recognized them from Community Events Deputy Raymond Cole and Deputy Nathan Simmons. Both wore the stiff, tan uniforms of the county sheriff's office. Cole, heavy-set with a smirk permanently plastered across his face, walked up to the window, while Simmons hung back, arms crossed. Camilla rolled the window down halfway. "Good evening, officers." Cole didn't return the pleasantry. "License and registration." She reached into her purse slowly. "Of course. May I ask why I'm being stopped?" "Your vehicle matches one involved in a hit and run earlier this evening. Minor injuries at the scene." Camilla froze. "That's impossible. We were at the community center the entire time." Cole scribbled something in a little notepad. "Step out of the vehicle." "Excuse me." Camilla's tone hardened. "You have my ID. There's no reason." "I said step out of the vehicle." Lila clutched her mother's arm. Camilla squeezed her daughter's hand. "It's okay, honey." She stepped out slowly. Cole moved to block her path. Simmons rapped on Lila's window. "Unlock the door, miss." "She's a child," Camilla protested. "It's for her safety," Simmons said, his face unreadable. "Please, check with the community center," Camilla pleaded. "Dozens of people can vouch for us." "We're past that now," Cole sneered. He grabbed Camilla's arm and spun her around. Cold metal clamped around her wrists. "You're being detained for questioning." "This is unlawful," Camilla shouted. "Probable cause is whatever I say it is," Cole muttered into her ear. Simmons opened the passenger door and yanked Lila out. "Don't touch her," Camilla screamed, struggling against the hood of the car, which was searing hot under her cheek. Lila cried out. Camilla's heart broke hearing her daughter's sobs. Her mind raced. Her phone was inside the car. Her purse lay on the ground. Then she remembered her smartwatch one her husband, Elias, had insisted she wear. "One tap if something ever goes wrong," he had said. With Cole's grip pinning her, Camilla struggled to move her thumb over the button. She pressed once, twice. The watch vibrated. Call initiated. She prayed. "Lila," she called. "It's going to be okay." Cole snorted. "Keep telling yourself that." Simmons shoved Lila into the back of the SUV. Camilla was still cuffed against her car, her breath shallow and rapid. Cole radioed in. "Unit 23. 1 adult female detained. Juvenile in custody." The radio crackled. No response. "Dispatch, you copy?" "Nothing." Cole cursed. Dead zone. They were too far out for cell or radio signal. Camilla's stomach dropped. They had planned it. This spot, this silent, camera-less stretch had been chosen. "What's the plan?" Simmons asked. Cole replied, "We bring them in. Say she resisted arrest." Simmons hesitated. "The kids just..." "Don't go soft. Her mama made choices. She gets the consequences." "I want a lawyer," Camilla said through gritted teeth. "I have rights." "Not out here you don't," Cole sneered. "My husband will find us." "Oh yeah? Who's he gonna call?" "I'm the sheriff out here tonight." Suddenly, static hissed through Simmons's radio. Both deputies paused. Camilla's heartbeat pounded in her ears. A sound in the distance tires on gravel. Cole didn't notice. Get up. We're taking a ride. He yanked Camilla upright and shoved her toward the cruiser. She stumbled intentionally. My leg. Stop playing games, Cole growled. My watch, she whispered to herself, feeling it vibrate again. 3 short pulses. Pause. Too long. It was Elias's signal. Message received. I'm on my way. He knew. He was coming. Camilla's heart soared, even as she was forced into the back seat beside her daughter. Stay quiet, she whispered to Lila. If you get a chance to run, take it. Up ahead, tail lights appeared. A black SUV, engine running. The driver's door was open. Who parks out here? Simmons muttered. Stay here, Cole ordered, stepping out. Simmons followed. Camilla recognized the SUV instantly. It was Elias's. She looked toward the shadows. He emerged silently. Broad-shouldered. Steady. Controlled. Cole didn't notice him until he was 10 feet away. Hey, stop right there. Elias didn't stop. I said. Cole raised his weapon. In a blur, Elias struck. The gun dropped. Another blow and Cole collapsed, unconscious. Simmons froze. Don't, Elias warned. Simmons tossed the keys. Elias unlocked the cruiser, freed Camilla and Lila. I knew you'd come, Camilla whispered. I always will, Elias said, holding them both. Simmons raised his hands, clearly surrendering. This isn't over, Elias said. Moments later. Men stepped out, not in uniform. Private muscle. The leader, heavy set, barked. That your mess on the ground? He assaulted my wife and daughter, Elias replied calmly. We've got orders. That family comes with us. Elias stepped forward. You bring harm to my family. You won't leave this road upright. That a threat? It's a promise. Weapons were drawn. The men advanced. Then Simmons shouted, Enough! Drop your weapons. His gun was aimed at the attackers now. You're not authorized. Confusion. Then weapons lowered. You had every chance to stop this, Elias told Simmons. Tuku didn't touch the girl. But you let him, Camilla snapped. More vehicles approached. State police. Elias turned to Camilla. Get in the SUV. We move now. Camilla nodded. They drove to a secure facility run by Jordan Kane, a former teammate of Elias's in the Marshal service. There, they discovered the truth. The stop was planned. The hit and run was fabricated, and the sheriff's department had been working with a paramilitary security firm, Redwood, tactical funded by private interests trying to seize land and push out families like theirs. Camilla's complaint about a development project had flagged them as agitators. They weren't random targets. They were threats to someone's money. We gather evidence, Elias said. We expose it all. They went on the offensive. Hacked into county servers. Retrieved body cam footage. Captured Cole's voice talking about planting drugs. Simmons' silence. Camilla screams. Lila sobs. They gave the footage to Judge Helena Baird, retired and revered for taking down corruption. She held a press conference, revealing the entire scheme. The sheriff tried to pin everything on Redwood, but public outcry exploded. Whistleblowers came forward. Media poured in, and then Redwood struck back literally. They launched an armed attempt to kidnap Judge Baird. But Elias, Jordan, and Camilla were ready. They live-streamed the ambush. Millions watched. State troopers swarmed the scene. Elias personally tackled Sheriff Dalton Blackwell in the woods. Cuffed him. Dragged him back into the light. We didn't ask for this fight, Elias told reporters. But when the law turns against families, families must stand up. Camilla added, this is for every voice that's been silenced. The story didn't end there. More documents surfaced. A political network had been funding the displacement of families under the cover of law enforcement. Greed, land, power, all masked as justice. Now, Camilla, Elias, and Lila weren't just survivors. They were leaders, advocates, symbols of a movement that would not be erased. They never asked to be heroes. But when darkness tried to swallow their light, they fought back and lit the way for others. And from that moment on, the nation would never be the same.